Hey everyone, I'm back. So I recorded a little bit earlier on the screen share so that we could do window shopping together. And I didn't record for too long because I couldn't see like who was interacting or anything, especially so I didn't know if you guys were like enjoying it or anything. And what I saw when I watched it back was that it actually didn't record voice too. So that's kind of sad because I was definitely talking to you guys in that video, but it's okay. I think honestly, I'll just leave it up in case there's anyone like, yeah. I mean, it obviously doesn't have audio, so I don't know if there's anyone who would like actually want to like sit down and see, but I'll just leave it up for like transparency, I guess. But yeah, I mean, since I do keep mentioning like Hobie, so yeah, I'll just leave it there. For the transparency, because I don't know, like for me, I could definitely see myself like starting a YouTube video, and even if I just want to see what's going on the screen, like if there's no sound, like I might be less inclined to watch, obviously, so no big deal. I'm still getting used to the whole thing with like audio and figuring out how to do, the whole streaming thing. So I'm glad that we get to be here today. I actually just watched a bit of celebrity gossip on Sloan. Sloan, well known. Yeah, it's a bit of a, yeah. It's a fine thing, I guess prior to that, I was kind of losing myself in like yarn and knitting stuff. Yep, so I'm still working on my Bankhead hat for, this is my second Bankhead hat. I already made one, and yep, I'll show it to you. So has these kind of cool like texture things. Down here is twisted rib, and up here it looks like that. And yeah, I'm hoping, I mean, it obviously takes a long time to make, so it's not like the best, like the quickest market item, which like if you're wanting to really turn stuff out, like, knitting things or using crochet to create like quick items are what you really want to do. However, I had this yarn, so I'm just going to use it to make some hats and things. Yeah, I wonder though if I should like maybe use some of my wool yarn to make some color work creations. I was gifting so many things that like it's like I was knitting so many things and gifting to people that eventually just was like, you've given us enough. like please stop. please do something else. And yeah, so but yeah, like to make these like color work creations that are like really beautiful and intricate, like by default, you're not gonna get like a great price considering your time and effort. So I don't know. Right now I'm just kind of making what I feel like, and I'll probably put a good bit of it up to sell because I'll probably put a good bit of it for sale because I don't want to keep inundating the people in my life with things. And yeah. But yeah, if you just look at it as like, I don't know. Like I'm looking at it less as like market prep right now, and maybe more just like using what I have to like make some things for fall. And yeah, I'll probably sell them, but again, it's like I'm not prioritizing like profit with this guy here. Like profit for time, it is like, yeah, it is like if I'm gonna do something like with the yarn I already have, like if I don't take my time into like, yeah, like if I'm not trying to earn a profit for the time that it's spending making this, the fact that I like already had this yarn in my stash and I bought it a couple years ago, like 2.5 for $3.20. Like I'm definitely making a profit there. So it's like, yeah, but I hate to be like, I hate to be like, I hate to feel like I'm somehow lowering the standard for other makers, but I just want to like make what I want to make and then be able to sell it at a price that people can afford. So, I mean, with the amigurumi, I'm definitely doing fine with that because it's definitely using like this plushy yarn, and so that means that the item that you're making is larger, and you can typically charge more because people don't mind paying more for something that's larger, you know? And so people really like these like soft plushies too that you can make with crochet amigurumi, probably knit, like, yeah, but that you can make with crochet. So those, the amigurumi, that's where you're really gonna get like a good price point, I think. Right now, I just honestly, I think I was kind of going quickly through like patterns and things for crochet, and I kind of just wanted to take a break. So that's why I'm back to knitting temporarily. I don't know. That's why I'm back to knitting for now. I'm using some yarn that I've had in my stash, for a really long time. Like I said, I originally, when I got it, I had like color work plans. Was thinking about, you know, knitting more for family, and just, yeah, these are things now though that I just can't do because my family doesn't want the stuff that I knit for. Like, and it's fine. I'm just, but I like, yeah, I want to use this awesome yarn that I have, and even though I'm not gonna like go to all the trouble right now to do color work, because I also want something that's kind of gonna be a like low-key meditative experience while I'm in between these crochet projects. I feel like, I mean, I'm just gonna make some stuff and put it on the market table if everything goes well. Like I said, the market that I'm waiting on, they recently went through a change in leadership, so I'm actually still waiting to hear when the first market will be. And also, I haven't ordered my table or table covering or any of that, like the chairs, the canopy. I don't have any of those things as of right now. So if you come back to my channel, maybe I'll have another video and I can show you those once they arrive, or once I'm able to like purchase these things. That will be so cool. And yeah, I mean, like, I think it would be cool because I already have a few hats that I've knit, and they're saved in like a separate place from where I keep all of my amigurumi crochet, and all of my plushy yarn is like a little duffel bag, kind of like a little organizer bag that I got back at Joann's and back in the day, like 2022, before inflation really caught up. So I have this little bag that has like things that I've knit in preparation for a market. Yes, to Jeremiah, I do have a husband. I probably shouldn't answer questions that aren't like related to the show. But yeah, well, thank you though for the compliment. That's very kind. And I can't see you, but I'm sure that, you know, the people, I'm sure that everyone who watches this channel is beautiful in their own way. So I appreciate that. Thanks. So anyways, yeah, I've got this, I have some stock actually that I started to create before we moved last year. I was signed up to participate in a, okay, all right. I was signed up to participate, I hear you, Jamaria, sorry. I was signed up to participate in a craft fair in Atlanta before we moved, and it was the same one that I did in 2022 for like the first time, I guess, selling things that I knit or crocheted. I also had some jewelry there that I made, and it was a good fair. It was one at a school that the vendor fee actually goes to do some good things. So it's like providing scholarships for the students that go there. So, I mean, I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, I'm not really connected though with that or like any school like privately, but I did enjoy getting to do that, the craft fair, and I was all signed up to do that one again. And I had sent them pictures of some of the stock that I made in preparation for like this fair that would be like holiday mode, like basically taking place in late November. And I then moved. So I felt really bad. They like reached out to see if I was still going, and I just said no, that yeah. Yeah, and yeah, so now that we've moved, I'm trying to get into maybe some fall markets here, and I've done a lot of like crochet Halloween stuff, and I'm really looking forward to hopefully getting to sell some of the things that I've crocheted, doing the amigurumi and things. Yeah. Yeah, I made some of like the little pops. I think you can see in like my latest short. I think actually, um, I don't think I've done one of these lives talking about it, but I think they're featured in like a little short that I made that you can see on my channel, where I'm showing you like the little pumpkin pops and the little witchy pops. They're really cute. They're going to be great for Halloween, and I'm just really hoping that I get a chance to like sell them at a market. And it's not really that I'm like even just looking to sell to like just to have a business or anything. It's that like I'm really wanting to share like and like show what I've made, you know? And yeah. So since, I mean, I was gonna do like different things with this when I originally ordered it in 2022, but now I feel like I need to be focused more on like, you know, not just making things for family and stuff, because they've basically told me that they have enough. um, yeah, but I had this yarn, and it doesn't really lend itself, like, it's beautiful wool, so it's definitely something I want to knit with. Yeah, oh, thank you. Thank you, Jamaria. Yes, so this is the Bankhead pattern. I believe it's by Susie Gorley, but you can check it out. It's available for free on Ravelry. And I have like what's left of this skein, and I have like a little bit more of another skein that's partially used that I actually made like a hat with, like a colorwork hat with back in 2022 for myself. But like, listen, I was also making like things for myself at that point, and now I'll make like garments for myself too, like tops and things that I could knit. However, like it's really, the yarn that I have here is really enough for like a hat. It's not, you know, so, and I already have enough accessories too. Like I don't need another hat or anything for myself. So like, although, do I need another hat? Like, maybe I shouldn't do that. No, that's okay. I can't give you my house number, but either way, he'll give it to your family member. That's called love and support. Okay, yeah, like, no, so this is gonna be something that I sell at a market, hopefully. If I can get into like a fall market, this will be something that Like, I know I'm not making, like, a lot of creators, they'll talk about like making things that are worth your time, and that when you price it, you're getting paid for your time and stuff. And I just know like these hats that are taking me like hours to do, I'm not really going to get my money back on my time, but I'm going to have to say that's okay. And I'm going to just sell them anyways to someone who like wants and needs them, you know. And like, even though I'm not getting money back for my time, I'm definitely getting money back for the yarn because I already had it. I just didn't have anything to do with it. So yeah, it'll be okay. Yep. Yeah. I was on here earlier, a little bit earlier this morning, but the chat wasn't enabled. So now I'm getting to see like what people have to say. Yeah. Yeah. Do you knit, Jamaria, or do you crochet? Well, that's kind of what I do on this channel, and if you don't knit or crochet, that's okay. You're still welcome here. Yeah, so I'm hoping to sell these hats at a market in 2024, hopefully pretty soon. But again, I haven't heard back from the organizer about when the next market will be yet. So yeah. Right now I'm working on like the twisted rib that's going to be like at the bottom of it. It's going to be like this bottom part here. And again, it's not going to be my most profitable item, but I am really enjoying making these hats. I'm getting to use yarn that I guess I really wanted to use, so it's all good. Yeah, I thought about maybe like showing you guys some pattern books that I have, but I think that might be better for a video. If I could take out some pattern books and do like a flip through, because I'm really into patterns. Like, I love like knitting patterns, and I've definitely been getting into some for like amigurumi crochet. My crochet skills aren't really there to do like very intricate like the granny square cardigans and like the clothing and things like that yet. But I do like making the amigurumi animals, and honestly that's probably like the #1 thing that I would want to make in crochet. Like, but it also happens to be like more of a beginner thing than you would think, so that's been really cool. Yeah, because like I feel like when you learn these skills, like people automatically tell you to do like hats or scarves, like at least in knitting, like that's, you know, to get your skills up and everything. But with amigurumi crochet, it's like such a nice starting point for a beginner, and then you get like a nice little crochet friend, and it takes like 45 minutes or an hour. It's not even that long. It's great. Yeah, so all from Jade. Like, I've been watching a bunch of YouTube videos this year and learning how to crochet. Yeah, I am in the American South. I've shared the state that I'm in sometimes in the past. I try not to share like too much about location or anything. I am in the South. It's been hot. It's been crazy, actually. It's been really, really hot this year. And I'm really looking forward to being able to go and do things outside again if it cools off. Yeah, we do drive through Alabama sometimes though. And yeah. Like the Talladega Motor Speedway, I had no idea how close that was. Like, because when we used to live in Georgia, like the Talladega Speedway like isn't that far away. Yeah, it's so crazy. I can tell. I bet you're glad it's raining. Yeah. Yeah. I was kind of hoping to go for like a little walk in the morning though, before like, because I have to, if I'm gonna go outside and like get some sunlight and fresh air, like it sort of has to be in the morning more than like in the afternoon or anything, because by like 12 to 3, like it's so hot. Even around like 11, it's hot. In the summer, like it'd be so hot even by like 8 or 9 in the morning. Like, yeah. So yeah, I mean, yeah, there's a lot less rain and yeah, yeah. We're a little farther out west than we used to be out in Georgia. Yeah, in Georgia, like it will just rain so hard, and I didn't know that, like, I thought that that was everywhere. Like, I thought that everywhere was like that. Um, but I guess not. Yeah, but also if your kid's out of school, because my kid is out of school because of severe weather, um, no, like we don't have severe weather like right now. It's just a little bit of rain. I hope that you guys are safe though, for sure. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we definitely want to keep the kids safe and at home, you know, when they need to be. So, you know, my thoughts are with you for sure, Jamaria. Hope you guys are like cuddled up inside, maybe, if that's what you want to do. I don't know how old your kid is, but hopefully they're never too old to cuddle. Yeah. Yeah, I am looking forward to fall though. I think especially in like late summer, the weather can be quite severe. Like just, yeah, you've got the different weather things happening, like hurricanes and whatnot. Yeah. Thankfully, no thunder or lightning out here yet. I think they were gonna have a football game tonight though, and I got a message from like the public school here that the football game was canceled. So my husband works for a college and he would have to work tonight if they have a football game. So he'd have to be there quite late, and maybe he won't have to be. Oh, we are safe. It's just that the weather is like very harsh on Alabama today. I see. It's probably because something happened in Alabama. God is just teaching us to listen to him. I hear you. I hear you about that. No. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's true though. Like moments like this are good for like just taking it easy, maybe slowing down a little bit. Again, not being outside when maybe we'd want to be outside, not being able to feel the sunshine when maybe we'd want to feel the sunshine, just taking it easy and learning to sit, to be still. Yeah. Well, on that message, I think now's a good time to sign off. It was just so good talking to you today, and I'll see you back soon.